Alabama's quarterback is getting older by the day. He was 20 the last time we talked to him. He's 21 years old now. Oh, time flies by. Remember when Jalen Milroe was this young guy back in his early 20s?
Yes.
Now he's 21, Brown.
The Alabama quarterback joins us now, courtesy of CraneWorks, RentalWorks, and WasteWorks. The big guy for the Tide says, rent from the big dog. Happy belated birthday. It was yesterday. Are we right about that, Jalen?
Yes, sir. It was yesterday. I appreciate the love.
Yeah, we came down to see you down at CraneWorks signing autographs. That was a heck of a turnout, man. That line was wrapped around the building to get an autograph from you and Terrion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I enjoyed that, and it was a good experience.
Have you? What is like? I mean, signing autographs is fairly new to you, I assume. Have you been asked to sign anything odd, like a child or a body part or something like that?
I've seen it all. I've seen it all. I lost count as many things I've signed. But nah, yeah, I'll sign a bunch of stuff.
So, what do you do for your 21st birthday?
So I spent some time in Birmingham at the CraneWorks. I enjoyed that. I was there, and then my family actually flew into town, so I was able to spend time with them at my house. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did.
Was that your first time in a helicopter?
Yeah, that was. I will say. I was a little nervous at the beginning. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know nothing. And so I was just going off of what I've heard. And when I finally got on there, I was like, oh, okay. Me and Terrion, first time on there. Terrion was on there as well. And so I was a little nervous, but it was fine when we got in the air.
Did Coach know you were getting in a helicopter?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Yeah, who was your pilot? Was Dave the pilot?
Yeah, was Dave the pilot?
Huh?
David Upton, was he the pilot?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
The coach did not know. That's the answer to the question.
I know Upton's not afraid to buzz the tower. Did he do any daredevil tricks for you guys?
Oh, no. We'll play that.
You did fly over Brian Denny, though. It looked different from up there, didn't it?
100%. I ain't glad. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Brian Denny.
So I would imagine just getting to spend time with so many Alabama fans yesterday, how thankful they are for the run you've taken them on this year. I'm always interested because we have people walking up to us saying that they were telling you guys advice. Are they telling you advice like almost? You've got the greatest coach in the history of college football, but do you have fans like coaching you up a little bit too, like stay humble or keep working hard? It's not over yet. Do you get that from the fans?
That's always best, to hear what the fans have to say, and we've heard it all, good, bad, ugly. That's just like going to the barbershop. Barbershop talk, I think, is the best, and it's very unique. You be sitting in the barber chair, and you hear all kind of coaching tips, what we should run, and little things like that. And then after the game, you come back the next week, you hear, oh yeah, see, that's that play call I drew up. That's the play call we was talking about barbershop. Nah, boss.
No, boss. Jalen Milroe is with us, courtesy of CraneWorks, RentalWorks, and WasteWorks. The big guy says rip for the big dog. Has somebody ever, though, been talking about it and not realize you're in the room? And like they're dogging you out or dogging the team out and you're sitting right there?
Oh, yeah. It's funny because now that it's colder, I wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
And I wear a hoodie and, I'm covered up because it's pretty cold. And so some people just be talking reckless just about whatever. It'd be funny.
Hey, we were talking the other day, and I forgot what the situation was. And I think it might have been you, Brown, talking about how you grew up in Anniston and you grew up around a lot of Army brats that were jumping around.
Yeah, there was an Army base in our town growing up. So I grew up around a bunch of Army kids.
Yeah, and I think you went from California to Maryland to Texas. And that is I can't imagine having a network of friends and then getting uprooted and relocating. That's got to be difficult, but at the same time, it really builds who you are, right?
Right. Yeah, no doubt. Just having military parents, they shaped me to who I am today. And I consider home to be Texas, out of all the places I've been to. But, with traveling, I think it's pretty cool, especially because you get to experience different environments and stuff like that. And they're much different, when you talk about California, Maryland, and now Texas, those are different places. But, most of my family, my mom's side is in Texas. So when we moved to Texas, it's always good to have some family that, that's nearby. So yeah.
Because of that background, do you watch the Army-Navy game a little bit closer than maybe some of your teammates?
I do, because my mom was a Navy and my dad was a Marine.
Yeah.
So my mom rooting for Navy, and I know they don't have to do nothing with the game, but I like their jerseys. Growing up, I always chose the team with the better jerseys when it came to that game. I don't know why. But
it was Army this weekend, and it's funny. We were all watching the game together down at the Floribama, and Navy's quarterback, it was a design run, got on the outside, and I looked at these guys. I was like, you think if that was Milroe, he'd take it to the house? Dude was so slow. He was running like a 5.5 40. He makes it about 8 yards, and he had such a seam, too. Speed's a little different in that game.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they play hard, though. I will say that. They play hard.
Last night they unveiled the schedules for next year, and I was just interested. Had you already seen it? Did you know what the schedule is going to look like? Did you take a moment just to ponder what 2024 will look like?
I don't even know what the schedule looks like. Who do we play? I don't even know who we play.
Here we go. Let's unveil it.
Well, you say who are we playing? So are you going to go on? Are you do you feel comfortable announcing you're coming back next year, right here on the next round? Alabama fans would love to hear this.
Yeah, I'm coming back for my senior year.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Breaking news.
Flash the lights.
Breaking news.
Look at that.
Jalen Milroe is coming back for his senior year.
You just gave Alabama fans an early Christmas gift with that one.
See, I was trying to set you up to answer. I was trying to subtly set you up for that, but Lance just goes point blank there. Yeah. Some interesting games. Let Jalen Milroe know who he's playing next year.
Well, you open with Western Kentucky, South Florida, but you go to Wisconsin. I mean, that's going to be a cool game. I don't know how many Wisconsin games you've watched.
All I know is it's cold there. So when are we playing?
Well, it's September 14th. You'll be fine. It'll be a nice fall day.
Yeah.
After a bye, you get Georgia and Tuscaloosa. You have recently seen Georgia, so you're familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
Vandy and Nashville, South Carolina and Tuscaloosa, Tennessee and Knoxville, Missouri and Tuscaloosa, a second bye. And then you close LSU and Baton Rouge, Mercer and Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma and Norman, and Auburn and Tuscaloosa. That's a fun schedule.
Yeah. The key there is at Oklahoma the week before the Iron Bowl, and then you come back to play Auburn. That's different than what it has been in the past.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you got a couple more games left this year in you, though, right? I would imagine next year, though, since you are coming back now, you tell us you can't use Link next year because there's gonna be no naysayers next year. You're in the playoffs.
Oh no,
you got to
use. No, Link's still there.
Link's still going to be there.
How to do marketing.
Yeah, so Link's still going to be there next year, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, all right. So
you can always find an naysayer.
Yeah, go right there to the not only Jalen but Terrion's bios on their social media, and you get a link there with the fine folks at Link.
You watch film differently than we do, and watching Michigan this year, their offense would lull us to sleep, but the defense. Joel Clapp from Fox, he described it as an anaconda. It just squeezes you to death. When you watch them on film, that you've seen great defenses like Georgia, but Michigan, to me, watching them, they look like they've got one of those defenses, an elite defense, and the numbers show it.
Yeah, 100%. You got to recognize that they're undefeated. Undefeated for a reason. They play hard. And the guys in the box, when I say the guys in the box, I mean the linebackers and the D linemen are really good. They play hard, do a lot of stunts and stuff like that. So it's going to be a challenge for us on offense, but, we're excited for that. I think the biggest thing with this team that I'm proud of is that we embrace hard. And that is something that we're going to have to embrace going into this game. And, when we hold up the 4 quarters for games like this, because we didn't sign up for 30 minutes, we're going to sign up for 60.
Out of way. Jalen, thank you very much for the time. Happy birthday, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you, boss.
All right, buddy. See you next week.
All right.
Jalen Milroe with us, courtesy of CraneWorks, RentalWorks, and WasteWorks. The big guy says rent for the big dog, like all our guests. He was on the JohnstonRVCenter.com hotline and announced exclusively us he's coming back next year.